Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing an entire checklist of what I do before I go on vacation. So I've recently noticed a lot of comments that ask me, what do I do with my pets whenever I go on vacation? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video. So make sure to stay tuned until the end because I want to show you guys all of my entire checklist of what I go through to do and take care of all my pets while I am gone. So without any further ado, let's go on to our shoutouts and then on with the video. So today's shoutout's gonna be Not Johnny, so make sure to subscribe to his channel. Link is down below. If you want to get shouted out, make sure to leave a comment down in the description. I'll shout you out in the next video. Subscribe. So first up on our list is the koi pond. I know you guys may think that koi ponds don't really need much of care while you're gone, but in reality, it is true that we need a lot of care for these while we're gone. So first up, all we need to do here is turn off the pump, and I'll show you guys why we have to do that later. So just with unplugging that, now the pump will stop running. So as you can see, the pump has stopped running, and I'll show you guys right here, why do we do this? Well, the vacation we're specifically going on is 1 week, so 1 week is a pretty long time, and 1 week with the pump running could go very wrong. Water could leak, the pump could burn out, all sorts of different things can happen, and I don't want that to happen. So when we turn this off, we always have to make sure that even with turning off the pump, we have to put in bubblers in here because those will keep the water aerated with bubbles and oxygen. And I know some of you guys may think this is dangerous, but with just some pumps in here, it is a lot better than losing all your koi due to just some waterfall running while we're gone. So all we're gonna do is put these pumps in, just gonna plug them in and put them inside of the pond. That'll keep bubbles running the entire time we're gone. Because if the pump fails, all the water could leak out and maybe the pump could even dry out. So that'd be a really big issue rather than having the pump on and having that risk all along with it. So first up, we have to plug in all of these tubes inside of this little aeration box. All right, so now that all the tubes are plugged in, now we just have to plug this in. But before we do that, we have to put all these aerators inside of the water so that they don't burn out. All right, guys, so now that all the pumps are in the water, all we have to do here is plug this in, just like that. As you can hear, it started here. Now you can see little bubbles starting to come up in every single part where I put the bubblers in. Now all the koi are completely fine. The water will be oxygenated for the time being while we're gone. So we're gonna mark this area as verified. So next up we have here is the baby box turtles, and you guys probably already know what these are, but for new viewers, I have these baby box turtles and I raise them completely from nature. So already now what we have to do is feed them, and they should be good for a week because I feed them every 3 days. It can last up to 2 months without food. So this should be completely a breeze for them, and they will enjoy not having food for 4 more days. So all we have to do is get some earthworms and get these babies set up. So now that we have all the earthworms, it's time to put them all inside of the container. Now it's time to get all the baby turtles. All right, guys, so here we have our 3 little turtles, and they're right here ready, and they're really hungry. And they do seem a little dirty, so we have to wash them off. So now that the babies are nice and clean, now it's time to start putting them inside the box and let them eat. Enjoy the time. So I'll leave them eating here for 30 minutes, and while we do that, I'm gonna show you guys the next steps to our procedure. So right here's my terrarium, and this thing doesn't need any care because everything is on automatic. So this thing has a timer, so does the light. So everything should be good with this aquarium, and everything should be good for this. So we're gonna mark this as verified. Now for the betta fish, we do have to get an automatic feeder so that the fish doesn't starve. We have to go get that right now. The same thing goes for the platy tank. All right, guys, so here are the feeders that we're gonna be using. They're different brands, but they both basically work the exact same way. This one's just a little bit newer. So we're just gonna use these, and as you can see here, you just put some food, and then you can also set this right here to where it opens up and feeds them a certain amount. So depending on the size of your food, you'll have to adjust the size, but these work really good, and I've been using these forever since I've had my pets 6 years ago. So let's begin filling these up with the fish food. All right, so now that this is filled up with platy fish food, now it's time to set this up. And I won't show this in the video because I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow morning because I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow morning to Costa Rica. All right, so next up, now we have to fill this one up with betta fish food. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in here because if it does happen to fail, it'd be devastating for the fish and kill it. So with just this little amount, the fish cannot be harmed, and this will be completely fine for 1 week. So we'll mark both of these fish tanks as 1/2 verified. All right, so last up is my dog, and of course a lot of people know this. Cooper will go to a dog sitter, and I will not film that, of course, because it is ready tomorrow morning. It will take him. So we don't have to do much for him. He'll just enjoy his time over there. And now if we check up on the baby turtles, they should be pretty much done, and it looks like they're in the middle of eating. So it looks like that is it for the video, guys. So if you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Peace out.